My name is Lindsay Garcia, and today I will be presenting my visual rhetoric project on the destruction of the black rhino. Here we have a photo of a black rhino with its horn chopped off by poachers. To provide a bit of a backstory to this photo, the rhino was shot by poachers who then proceeded to hack off the rhino's two horns for the sole purpose of money. The photo was captured by Brent Sturton in 2017. When I initially saw this photo, I was deeply saddened but also very angry. I don't understand how people can do this to animals, how they can be so cruel. I was also struck by curiosity about the photographer, with questions like what was he doing there and how else did he react besides taking the photo. Of course, some details that I noticed from the photo were the missing horns and the fleshy exposed area that's really pink and red. And I also noticed that the rhino was severely hurt in other areas besides where the horn was chopped off, like on the side of his body. I personally feel that the purpose of this image is to help bring awareness to the poaching and hunting of animals. And I also think that it helps to put an image to the idea, much like a face to the name. And I think this is because when a lot of people think about poaching, they don't necessarily have an idea or a picture in their head of what has happened, and they don't know how brutal and barbaric it can be. Like, this is a really terrible thing that has happened to this rhino, and because pictures are not usually circulated like this in the media, of course, because the poachers don't want them to get out there, people don't really know what is happening to these animals. There are several things that I think the creator has done in order to have the impact that he was going for. Firstly, the photo is taken at a close up and low angle. And I think that this is because he wants everyone to see what has happened to this rhino very clearly. He wants the rhino to be the main focus of this photo, and that's the whole point of it. It's literally the situation that has happened and he's trying to capture it, so he's making sure that it's a close-up on the rhino. Secondly, I also noticed that there are vibrant colors, and I'm not sure if there's a filter on this photo or if that's just how the camera actually photographed it, but the colors of the clouds are very dark and gray, and it kind of gives this really sad and gloomy feeling. And also the blood is very vibrant and red. And I think that the blood being red just brings the focus back onto what happened. People can't help but pay attention to the fact that the blood is so bright and something so terrible has happened, and the clouds help to set the mood with the dark and gloomy colors. In terms of ethos, pathos, and logos, I believe the creator chose to go with pathos. So pathos is the persuasive appeal that evokes emotion. And of course, when you see this photo, when I saw this photo, I was instantly struck with sadness and anger. And also, being that I am an environmental science major, I'm very passionate about these kinds of things. I know that many different types of rhinos are endangered right now, and so it's really tragic and sad to see that people are just out there hunting and poaching. So it's something very personal to me, and I feel that he also can capture other people's emotions and sadness and anger just like he has done with me, and that is the entire point of this photo. So just to offer a conclusion, I wanted to say that Brent Sturton actually won the Wildlife Photograph of the Year in 2017, and he beat over 50,000 other entries. And also, the International Rhino Foundation fights against poachers and hunters in South Africa. So I wanted to offer that link for you guys. And thank you for watching my presentation.